Pride. Pride is an excessive belief in one's abilities or superiority, often at the expense of others. It blinds people to their own flaws and makes them resistant to personal growth. When left unchecked, pride can isolate individuals and lead to conflict with others, as humility and understanding are replaced by arrogance. Envy. Envy is the desire for what others have, whether it's wealth, success, or relationships. It creates a toxic cycle of comparison and dissatisfaction, leaving little room for self-contentment. Over time, envy fosters resentment toward others and prevents individuals from appreciating their own blessings. Wrath. Wrath is uncontrolled anger or hatred that can lead to destructive actions. It often alienates loved ones and escalates conflicts unnecessarily. This unbridled emotion can result in irreversible consequences, harming relationships and sometimes even leading to violence. Only 5% of viewers will be able to make it in time to like and subscribe to the channel before time runs out. Comment done if you made it in time. Greed. Greed is an insatiable desire for material wealth or possessions. It undermines generosity and often leads to unethical behavior in the pursuit of more. Greed also blinds individuals to the importance of non-material values like love, kindness, and community. Lust. Lust is an overpowering desire for physical pleasure or intimacy, often at the expense of moral values or genuine relationships. It can overshadow deeper emotional connections, reducing relationships to mere physicality. Overindulgence in lust can lead to addiction, regret, and damaged relationships. Gluttony. Gluttony is overindulgence in food, drink, or other pleasures to the point of waste. It reflects a deeper lack of self-discipline and often leads to long-term harm. Beyond physical health, gluttony can also represent an inability to find moderation or satisfaction in life. Sloth. Sloth is a refusal to act or exert effort, often leading to missed opportunities and unfulfilled potential. It fosters stagnation and prevents individuals from achieving meaningful accomplishments. Slothfulness can erode motivation and lead to a life devoid of purpose or progress. Deceit. Deceit involves lying or manipulating the truth to gain an advantage. It poisons relationships and often requires further lies to maintain the initial deception. Over time, deceit erodes trust and respect, leaving individuals isolated and distrusted. Betrayal. Betrayal is the violation of trust or loyalty, often for personal gain. It leaves deep emotional wounds that may take years to heal, if ever. The consequences of betrayal can ripple far beyond the initial act, causing irreparable harm to relationships and reputations. Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is pretending to uphold virtues or beliefs while acting in contradiction to them. It undermines societal trust and often leads to self-deception. Those who engage in hypocrisy risk alienating others, as their actions rarely match their words. Arrogance. Arrogance is an inflated sense of self-worth, leading to dismissiveness or disdain for others. It isolates individuals and prevents them from valuing others' perspectives. Arrogance often blinds people to their own limitations, hindering growth and cooperation. Malice. Malice is the intentional desire to harm others, whether physically or emotionally. It corrodes the character of the person harboring it, leaving them bitter and unfulfilled. Acts of malice often escalate conflicts and leave lasting damage to everyone involved. Gossip. Gossip involves spreading rumors or private information about others, often for entertainment or manipulation. It creates unnecessary drama and fractures trust within communities. Gossip can tarnish reputations and damage relationships, sometimes irreparably. Jealousy. Jealousy is the fear of losing something valuable to someone else. It often leads to possessive behavior that damages relationships over time. Left unchecked, jealousy can grow into a destructive force, harming both the jealous person and those around them. Vanity. Vanity is an excessive focus on one's appearance or achievements, seeking constant validation from others. It diverts attention from inner qualities, leading to superficiality. Vanity often causes individuals to chase approval rather than build meaningful connections or self-acceptance. Idolatry. Idolatry is the excessive devotion to material things, people, or ideas, placing them above moral or spiritual values. It leads to misplaced priorities and a loss of meaningful purpose. Idolatry often causes individuals to neglect their own personal growth or deeper relationships. Selfishness. Selfishness prioritizes personal needs and desires over the well-being of others. It erodes trust and weakens bonds in both personal and professional relationships. Selfish behavior often results in loneliness and regret as it alienates those closest to the individual. Neglect. Neglect is the failure to fulfill responsibilities or care for those dependent on you. Over time, it causes irreparable harm to both the neglected and the one who neglects. This failure often reflects deeper emotional detachment or a lack of accountability. Resentment. Resentment is holding on to anger or bitterness over perceived wrongs. It traps individuals in the past, preventing them from moving forward or finding peace. The weight of resentment often clouds judgment and prevents individuals from forming healthier connections. Dishonesty. Dishonesty involves a deliberate refusal to tell the truth. It creates a web of lies that becomes increasingly difficult to escape. Over time, dishonesty destroys trust and damages both personal and professional relationships. Cowardice. Cowardice is the avoidance of responsibility or difficult decisions out of fear. It erodes self-respect and causes others to lose faith in one's character. Courage is often needed to overcome challenges, and cowardice robs individuals of those transformative moments. Materialism. Materialism is an excessive focus on acquiring and valuing possessions. It distracts from personal relationships and deeper fulfillment in life. Over time, materialism fosters a sense of emptiness as possessions fail to provide lasting happiness. Revenge. Revenge is the act of inflicting harm to avenge a perceived wrong. It perpetuates cycles of pain, often harming the avenger as much as the victim. Instead of providing satisfaction, revenge often leaves individuals feeling empty or regretful. Intolerance. Intolerance is the unwillingness to accept differences in beliefs, cultures, or lifestyles. It stifles growth and mutual understanding, creating a divided society. Intolerance prevents collaboration and makes peaceful coexistence difficult. Ingratitude. Ingratitude is the failure to appreciate the good in life, taking blessings for granted. It diminishes the value of kindness and discourages acts of goodwill from others. Gratitude fosters connection and contentment, while ingratitude leaves a void that cannot be filled.